YouTube, my name is Chuggachu, and
I'm
today
interrupting his introduction.
second
Twice in a
time.
row, 2 for 2.
Yeah, I actually just tried recording, but it was in preview mode for some reason. He interrupted that time too. Don't worry, you missed nothing except for like 20 blocks of placing. I think no, it's like 10 or something. No, it's 20. I just counted.
Maybe.
Bite me.
Chance, we all know you don't know math.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Doing my
I
intro.
mean, after all, you were taught by Saxton math books for quite a few years.
Yeah. The funny thing is, they placed me in like the lowest math book when I got to the school I'm in. And what happened is, in that year, I passed through 3 books of math in Saxton.
Yeah. Saxton is like the worst math book ever, though. Like, I swear it's actually made for, like, people who don't speak English. Like, that is how badly
it's like it
does
got
not get across the point. And, like, in freaking Algebra 1, right? Algebra 1. You want to know what half the book was? Nothing to do with algebra. It was, like, geometry and metal.
What
Like,
they actually do in
metal
Saxton,
milk mixing.
what they do in Saxton is they like mix geometry and all that nonsense together, which is stupid. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, great. This is gonna be terrible. I don't remember.
You're in the video. It's obviously going to be terrible.
Shush.
What's gonna be terrible?
I
The
don't.
video.
I don't remember what level the So pretty much the bottom of the tower. There's actually what I built was the outside ring just for aesthetics. The actual tower is like a V shape, except I don't know where the V starts, because the thing's on a slope.
Yeah,
Brilliance.
brilliances.
Shush, both of you.
All of the brilliances.
So what I could do is I could hit E and open up another thing on Minecraft, which is not professional at all.
Didn't you just have another Minecraft open a few minutes ago?
Yeah, I closed it because I thought I had it handled.
Oh, clearly you didn't.
Shush, both of you. I heard 2 of you because I robot.
When you said both, I thought you meant like Daniel and I.
It was like, oh no, leave the bed. It was like 2 Jakes.
That must be hell.
One's
one of
bad
the-
enough.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
I was under the impression that one was bad.
single player creative world. Yes, for main builds, like really big builds. Oh my gosh, there's a lag spike just because of me doing that. I see nothing.
I'm in the nether, and I don't even own any diamonds anymore because I lost all 32 of them to lava.
That's funny.
Or actually, no, I lost all 32 of them to despawning.
Okay, I know the level now. I know it.
Level
Yeah,
up.
Oh,
I
you've
totally
got to
didn't
be
steal
freaking
Chance's
kidding
crafting
me.
Table again.
You didn't.
No, I totally didn't.
Okay, good.
100% guarantee I didn't.
Alright, so finally, on like the 200th freaking hour of playing TF2 earlier, I got the Prohallucinator,
Uh-huh.
which is a really neat pyro weapon. The only problem is that you can't air blast with it, which is like one of the main mechanics that makes the pyro redeemable. But you can heal while you have that weapon.
I don't even have a shovel. Oh, I have a shovel. Woohoo!
I thought you were talking about TF2, and I was like, dude, that's a default weapon for the soldier.
I don't play much TF2, but when I do, I use my Wabahaki. I think that's what it's called, right? The thing.
The Wabashak?
The Wabashak, yes. I think it's called. I don't know. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Skype just went ploop. I blame Obama. Blame Obama. Blame Obama for everything. He's the blame. He is the blame. Blame Obama. Blame Omaha. Blame Omaha. Blame Obama. Blame Omaha. The same thing, right? Oh well. Well, I guess I'm doing this with just my voice. And none of their voices. Because I can't seem to hear them. All I hear is a bwah. 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 Okay, I'm done. Bwah. This is what happens when when things like this happen. Oh, well, there goes Skype. I think like the host, which was Jake, who's also named Badger and things, just got these cool deed. Wa na na na. Wow 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 wow. Okay, so while they're gone and hopefully fixing this issue, we're just gonna continue with the destroying of this layer, because this is actually like one block. Like this is the layer that the floor will be on the bottom layer. So we kind of need to break this anyways. Which no one would notice. Okay, there's the Skype call. Why? I'm guessing Jake's fault.
I have no clue. I don't think he actually left it. The call from my end just disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, my computer's Wi-Fi shut off.
I can tell you're a robot. You're Astro Boy.
not-
I hear Astro Boy.
I'm not talking to you on my computer. That's why I'm talking to you on my phone because I can't figure out how to turn the Wi-Fi back on.
Oh, this is a phone group call. We're doomed.
Jake, I was about to say, this sounds like that post-apocalyptic recording that someone made in like their final moments before they died that the hero finds.
For some reason, like everyone.
Like
does
no,
that.
literally, if you said, "All right, you need to get to these coordinates," it would literally.
You need to get to these coordinates.
Do you hear it now?
Okay, now send us Lucas's coordinates to his base.
Can't do that.
Send us the coordinates to his secret chest. It's for the good of humanity.
It's good for the humanity. We're like, there's only 8 people left on the entire world, and a bunch of long-nosed weird people.
Yeah, my computer's Wi-Fi is turned off, and I can't get it to turn back on.
That's why Ethernet is superior to Wi-Fi.
Well, I bumped the airplane mode button.
Oh great, there goes the dog.
And
have you tried turning it off and back on again?
What? Turning what off and on again?
The dog or the computer?
The dog, obviously.
Yes, I'm gonna turn the dog off. I guess I can try restarting my computer, except that'd be a really bad idea because I have an upload going on in the background.
Keep hitting the airplane mode button until something else happens.
I've been.
Well, if you hit the airplane mode, then the upload's just. You lose the internet for a second, your upload's toast. Trust me, it's happened many times for me.
Like a nice sweater. Wait, no, it's toasty.
A nice sweater from the 70s. Totally not a 70s show reference.
I don't know what happened. It just like disconnected from the internet.
Hey, just say what I said when this happened. Blame Obama. Blame Omaha.
Thanks, Obama.
There's a creeper in the nether. Come on.
Is it red?
No, it's just a normal ass creeper that I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of and apparently break my pickaxe. Unarmed skill. Here we go.
I don't think you get unarmed points if you use a tool.
No. I broke my pickaxe off on its face.
1, 2.
That'd actually be a really cool mod. If when you killed mobs with the tool, or when you hit a mob with a tool and the tool breaks, the tool remnant is actually in the mob, like an arrow.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
You just see a shovel sticking out of the side of a zombie's head.
You know what would be really cool?
Nice.
Really? You had to go there.
Yes.
Ice, baby.
I did not go there, however.
Okay, this conversation's getting weird.
No, you sound normal.
I put you guys on speaker mode so I can look something up on my phone.
Okay, keep it like this. It sounds better. You don't sound like, what's his face?
All this and more
Fire.
on 60 minutes. I don't know where that came from. Okay.
Beavis and Butthead.
Here's Johnny. Oh, it's the wrong room. David Letterman. God damn it.
What? Now I can imagine when you say here's Johnny is my friend Johnny.
My floor is finished.
Lucas knows who Johnny is. You don't know who Johnny is, I don't think.
Did he get his gun?
What? Beep.
Jake, please tell me you got that reference.
I wasn't even listening.
Johnny got his gun.
I didn't get the reference.
God damn it. You read Animal Farm, but you didn't get Johnny got his gun.
Johnny got his gun?
Oh, isn't that like a book or something?
Yes.
Animal Farm is a book that I literally just finished reading like 2 weeks ago.
Johnny got his gun is a book, though.
Yeah, isn't that like the
Oh.
about?
Is it by the same author?
I don't think
no,
so.
it was by a different guy, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't read Animal Farm.
Okay.
But I heard it. About
So
it.
I thought Animal Farm was like
No, go back.
there's a-
Stop. Go back. Your
I
voice
thought-
sounds terrible.
Continue, Jake.
I thought the Johnny got his gun reference was something from Animal Farm. That's why I was confused.
No. Johnny got his gun is a book. That's the name of the book. Or something like that is the name of the book. Anyway.
I think that's exactly the name of the book.
Yeah, it's something along those lines.
It's like I
but
don't
like,
know
but
the
like
story
1984, I can never remember the exact sequence.
exactly. It's like the Civil War,
Yeah,
right?
please don't explain it to me.
It's a good book.
Yeah, I got my Wi-Fi back on, so I'll be right back.
No, don't end the call. Oh wait,
He's not hosting it, I am.
Okay, good. That's
Which
why.
means the second I leave.
That's why it wasn't sucking that bad.
Because my computer's more powerful than it used to be, because it's a different computer.
No, it's because.
Yay.
That can actually run recording software and not lag my game to hell and back.
Speaking of which, when are you uploading
Me?
Yeah.
Uploading what?
a video?
I need to actually start getting back into the swing of my uploading schedule, so that'll probably happen around spring break. Because I'm going to stock record a shit ton of things over spring break, hopefully. And maybe Jake will actually help me record some Hearthstone.
Daniel, guess what?
Wow,
What?
no need for personal attack.
PG!
What?
PG. Keep it PG.
Yeah, sometimes I forget about it. Right before I actually joined the call, I remembered something that I thought up on my car, on my long ass, sorry, on my long as
Long butt cheeks. Okay.
as my tediously long drive home is when I thought of this, and it's a really weird theory, and I don't know if I want to actually say it on recording now that I'm thinking about it.
Because you want to have the credit for it? Yeah, we've all been there, man.
Well, not only that, but also it's pretty weird, and it would make me sound insane, quite literally. So,
Okay. Anyway, I restarted my recording, so I'm back.
Totem Lathe? Well, at the very least, not while you're related.
That'd be weird if you just walk up to someone and lick their face.
I think that's called sexual assault.
Harassment at the very least.
Yeah.
For sure,
Eh,
baby.
Actually, no. I'm thinking that would actually technically qualify as assault. Harassment, on the other hand, would be making a slurping noise. Like,
Yeah.
whenever you walk by someone, they're just like, what the fuck?
What in the actual
I'm sorry.
bananas?
I didn't actually mean to say that. Sorry.
Hey, I couldn't hear you. It didn't show up in my recording because of because like your mic cut out on my end.
Yeah,
right
it cut
as
out
you
on my
started
end
to say
too.
it. Yeah, so it didn't actually show up. So it's just like, what
Thank
the?
you, Fate, for censoring me.
I
You're-
heard
I also
like
did
I
say
heard
it
F.
really
That's
quiet,
all I
too.
heard, the F part.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
just heard, and then it cut out. So it's like wow, thanks
Automatic
internet for
censoring.
auto censoring.
I think it was actually Daniel's internet.
Well, yeah,
Because
it
it cut
would
out
have
on
been
mine.
Daniel's internet because it cut out for both of us.
It
But
could just be my mic lapsing,
Or
too.
it could be just a freak of nature.
Ow. I punched a
Like
creeper in the
Lucas.
face and I lost
I
all
mean,
my
what?
moment for some reason.
it could be acts of God.
But this is the land of the gods.
That is sort of what my theory was on.
So
Actually.
did I actually? I know I'm pretty sure I told you, but did I tell Chance about the letter I got in the mail or whatever?
No.
I told you about it because it was it was I got invited to something in Boston for it was like trying to get you to become to pursue a career in science.
In
and-
science!
And it was like an event where and it was an event where you could actually go and meet like famous scientists.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in the brochure or whatever it said
Kate
said they have-
Johnson?
it said they have the right to cancel the event for the following reasons, and the first one on the list was acts of God. And this is a science event.
I think... Is Bill Nye gonna be there?
Bill Nye was not going to be there.
Damn it.
What in the world? I think I may be like one block.
The reason that would be particularly hilarious is because if I remember correctly, there was a more recent event where he was like silently biting back his rage at this creationist who he was sharing the stage with, who was just like being really despondent to any statement that that he was making, and so it was like you basically from one of the camera angles with his facial expression, you could just sort of see him slowly phasing out of reality.
That's pretty funny.
That's beautiful.
No, like one of them was Buzz Aldrin though,
Oh.
but it cost $1,000 just to get in to the event.
And they just mailed it to you for no reason.
Yeah, pretty much. They just wasted paper mailing that to me. I was like,
Also,
oh, this
postage.
sounds.
It's like when you
Don't
si-
forget the fact that they had to pay postage for that.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Oh,
Holy
never
shit.
mind.
Sorry.
it's
I-
it's
I-
like
I was just-
when you sign when you check the box that says yes, colleges send me app da 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 da, and then you receive like 50 letters in the
Oh my
mail.
god, you have no idea. It's so annoying.
I have a pile.
I don't get that much physical mail because for whatever reason they keep sending it to a different address.
Yeah, wasn't that like an option
Daniel?
on the PSAT to check that
Yeah.
box? Like,
Daniel,
yeah,
you saved
believe I
yourself.
did check that.
I
so.
checked it.
No,
for
but
some
I keep getting
stupid
I
reason.
keep getting angry phone calls from the person whose address it is. They're just like, "Oh my god, stop!" I'm like, "I'm not doing it," and I can't undo it because it's literally on an AP test from 3 years ago. That is the information I would have to go back and change.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. Just like leave it
Yeah,
there
I didn't-
forever, and you
I didn't
forever
check
get
that
mail at
box.
that address.
I do get the emails though because I was forced to give them my personal email instead of my school email because my school email didn't exist yet.
Oh,
Oh yeah, they
I-
have my personal email too, which sucks.
they don't have mine. They have my school one. Did they make new school emails or something for you guys?
Yeah, between middle school and high school, they give you
Oh.
new accounts, but they shouldn't have. Back when Daniel was a freshman, I don't think they had school accounts yet.
Yeah, no, it was the sophomore year was when they started. My sophomore year, I should say.
That's
I'm
why.
older than
That's why you
you.
just have an email called Daniel's useless email and have that as it.
Well, the thing is that I only had one email at the time, and now I technically have two because things fucking up.
Daniel.
Come on, man!
Sorry.
Keep it in your pants.
And yet that's somehow PG-13.
It is. Keep your
Also, I'd like
wallet in your
I'd like
pants.
to revise your statement, your former statement for you from earlier. PG is actually lesser rating than PG-13.
Yep, it is. My channel's PG. And Tiny just has to drop an F-bomb all the time.
And I do occasionally accidentally.
Yeah.
Occasionally, you've done like 3 this
We've
episode.
done like 5.
I'm sorry, I have literally had no human contact outside of my family at all today, aside from this Skype call.
I've had no human interaction for the past 20 years. I can't even speak. Wait a second. Well, you gotta stop taking my crafting tables.
Can't stop,
No.
won't stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't stop.
You know what? I'm just gonna make it a thing where I press a button and it like goes from an air block and switches to a crafting table.
Just set up. Just set up.
Okay, for a
piston
second
thing,
my
so-
mind registered what you were saying was basically swapping all air blocks with crafting tables.
That would be hilarious.
Just overriding Luke, just...
Everything crafting table.
Then the server would be called Craftmania.
No, it'd be called, you're either spawning in water above the build limit or dead.
It's like your bed's always obstructed.
Even when there's actually nothing on top of it.
What would happen is
There goes my cat again!
What would happen is air and crafting tables would switch between each other like 10 times a second.
So you're just gonna constantly be standing in between a crafting table and an air block.
What would
Stop,
happen?
guys. You're giving me ideas for a prank. Even though I can't do this. but it's still-
I'd be okay being pranked by crafting tables. Although that would be a really messy thing to clean up
But
because crafting tables
when-
are a pain to pick up.
Chance, when's your birthday?
December.
Oh, damn. Never mind.
You know, just more than half a year away. No big deal.
Well, you know how
You know, technically a birthday is never more than half a year away, or any date, really.
So you know how I was gonna fill Seth's house with cakes for his birthday? Well, if yours was recent or was within this season, I was going to fill your house with crafting tables instead of cakes.
I mean, my birthday's tomorrow.
No, you already messed that one up.
Damn.
Dumb kid. Never mind.
Hey, Daniel
What?
doesn't make any crafting tables, and his birthday is soon. You should probably fill his house up.
Daniel
Hey,
does too
George.
make crafting tables.
Shh. he
Yeah, I
doesn't.
make my own, and I even give them to people sometimes if they
Hey.
ask.
Hey, can I have some crafting tables?
Don't
Yeah.
do it. I already yelled at Kyle for doing that, for giving you crafting tables.
He gave me like a stack.
I know.
Chance just goes back into his house and opens up his chests, all of them, and they're just all filled with 64 with 64 crafting tables in each and every single open block.
I
in them.
actually have to have a secret chest because I did have a chest with a bunch of crafting tables in it. He took them all.
Good. I just saw an Enderman teleport through my house. That was weird.
You know, I'm gonna. Lucas is actually rooting for me in not crafting any crafting tables. I'm just gonna ask him for some crafting tables.
Last time I checked, Luke was just staying out of it.
He actually gave me a stack of crafting tables last season.
Enderman.
Oh, I know he did. I found them.
Oh, you
Get out of my
damn it!
house.
I just didn't take them because Luke told me
Oh.
he'd kill me if I did.
I'm
Well,
fine
this
with
is a
people
very
taking my
slender
crafting tables.
moment.
I am fine with people taking crafting tables, but I will take crafting tables as well.
That's
that was a
why
very
I don't have any crafting
slenderific
tables
moment.
down.
Okay. I'm in my chest moving some stuff around, and I turn around, and there's an Enderman standing there just holding a dirt block. And so I go like, okay, I'm just gonna grab my sword real quick, and I go into my chest, grab my sword, turn back around, and he's gone. And I turn back towards my chest, and he's just standing on top of it, and now he's gone.
What would happen if you placed a dirt block on top of your chest?
What would you say if he grabbed your chest?
You suck. Go full Dan versus just Enderman.
You always make Dan versus references, and I've never even heard of the show.
Me
It
neither.
was on Hub, so I'm not surprised. Which is to say, basically, you'd have to be watching cartoons post 2009.
Yeah, which I really didn't watch much cartoons, even when I was a kid. So
Every Saturday I had to wake up
Jake?
and watch cartoons.
Jake,
what?
you're still a kid.
I said it when I was a little kid,
Peter little kid.
didn't I?
No, you said back when I was a kid.
Back. What you should say
Well,
is back when I was
technically
material for
speaking-
Michael Jackson.
Technically speaking, I'm a teenager,
But you're
but
still a kid.
You're still an adolescent, which qualifies under the definition of kid.
And for
Okay, well-
anyone over the
And
age of
technically,
30,
you will
you're
permanently be a child, because you'll be your parents' child.
and according to everyone over the age of 30, you will until you're 18, you are still considered a nuisance.
a nuisance to society. Okay,
Try-
well, what I meant to say
You're
was
still considered a noose, was what I heard.
A nuisance that should use a noose.
I said a nuisance to society. Well, what I meant,
You want a
Daniel,
medal?
what I meant, Daniel, was like little when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. I was just taking it too literally.
You're the little bastard here. Now let's see if you're gonna take that literally or not.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Oh, I said, well, you're the literal bastard here. Now let's see if you take that literally or not.
Oh, I
Now
may
which
have
one is the
forgotten
literal
something.
meaning and which one isn't, Daniel?
Wait a second. So, Jake, you watched my video, right?
Actually,
So
Now that
watch
I
the
think-
tower.
are you guys recording right now?
I'm still
I didn't watch
recording.
video to watch the tower.
Are you guys recording?
I'm
Yeah, I am.
recording
Why?
still. I'm
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say something, but that would be a bit personal to just have floating on your video.
It's like, well, I was gonna say something, but I just realized it's not PG.
Oh, I also realized in an episode of Denver, this is gonna be the last time I bring it up. I swear, for today at least.
For this recording session.
Yes.
I can't even.
In Dan Versus, I actually didn't catch it at first until I was thinking about it later. But Dan at one point calls Canada the bastard child of England and France under technical terms.
You know how Canada got its name? They pulled letters out of a bag. C E N E D E. Except it's called C N D. Except everyone thinks they mean Canada. The A's are just S.
Canada.
Canada. Go away.
Anyway, but what he actually says is that he's like, what more is there to know about Canada? Honestly, all you really need to know is that France and England had a baby out of wedlock that grew up near North America, and we called it Canada.
That's beautiful.
So literally, what he called Canada was the bastard child of France and England.
Mine.
9.
9,
We sound like Ryan now.
9, 9.
No. Here's how we must sound like Ryan. Praise
Son of-
the sun.
I was gonna say son of a cheese.
How to sound like Ryan. Step 1. How do I even... Oh, I suck at this game. Kill.
That is Ryan. Well, actually, I hit my 30-minute mark, so if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit
I'm
subscribe.
interrupting your outro as well.
Haha!
Go away! I'll catch you guys later. Bye.